I got a new coffee cup. Isn't it awesome? It says Chicago Title, Kansas City, accountable, vulnerable, accepting, present, and useful. Our local culture. Happy Tuesday. Kelsie Toole coming to you live for Chicago Title, Kansas City to chat about why would we think the lender's in charge. The lender provides all the money in the transaction, so it doesn't close unless they send their money and give the title company permission to use it. So let's chat about that. Things that your closer is taking care of to make sure that the lender is happy, that the contract, that those set of instructions match the lender's instructions, and that we have the ability to ensure their lien and close, right? So we read pages and pages. The lender gives funding authorization. They send the money, but they don't give us authorization to use it typically until the closer sends them a copy of the signed note, security instrument, the conveyance deed, placing the buyer in title, any affidavits, oftentimes the URLA, Uniform Residential Loan Application, formerly known as the 1003. They also are very concerned that the settlement statement matches their closing disclosure. That has to be done prior to the buyer signing and make sure that all of the numbers are within range. And the lender is not only concerned with those items, I mean, ultimately they are taking all of the risk in the transaction, that if it's not properly executed, then they don't have the ability to foreclose on the borrower if the borrower doesn't pay them back. But also there's a compliance risk. With the new rules, it could be a $5,000 fine per tiny error in the transaction. So funding isn't like it was in 2005, because there is so much more for the lender to look at and do. The lender is in charge. They are providing the majority of the money in the transaction, and as a title company, we cannot close until they give us permission. We cannot fund until they give us permission to do so. And we work diligently to do that as quickly as possible. That's what we're doing when you're waiting between your signing and your funding authorization so that you can move in. Confirming that contract and closing instructions from the lender match, settlement statement and the CD have been executed properly, all the documents have been signed as the lender wants them to, and that we have authorization from them to fund. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. Would this be helpful to somebody you know? Will you please share this video with them? Comment below on any subjects you'd like me to touch on. Let me know if you have questions. And when you buy, sell, and invest in real estate, please close with Chicago Title. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on Tuesday's Title Tip. I'll see you next week. Have a great day.